What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another War Thunder video. Today I'm flying out the Spitfire Mark IIB, a Tier 2 British fighter with a battle rating of 3.0. For armament, we have 4 7.7mm machine guns with 1,400 rounds, and 2 Hispano 20mm cannons with 120 rounds. This is actually an old favorite plane of mine. When I first started playing War Thunder, the British lineup is where I started all my research. The Spitfire Mark IIB became an early favorite of mine because of not only its maneuverability, but it also had 2 20mm cannons, and at that time there weren't a whole lot of aircraft that were just as maneuverable, nor did they have the firepower that this did. A lot of the early planes only had machine guns, or some of the Russian planes only had like one 20mm cannon, so this thing really reigns supreme in my opinion. If you look at my player card, you'll look at all the arcade battles that I flew. The Spitfire Mark IIB is by far the plane that I flew the most often. The most popular War Thunder video on my channel right now is still one of my first videos. It was actually me in this plane, back in arcade. I managed to get 23 kills, and I didn't die a single time. That video has gotten like 4 times as much traffic as any of the other videos on my channel. Even in the new dev server videos don't get that much traffic compared to that old video. Now you'll notice I'm actually using stealth rounds. That's because I haven't changed the ammunition since I flew this plane out since arcade. We're facing the Russians on Krimsk. Just a matter of finding where they are. I'm flying out slightly to the right. I want to gain some altitude and try to intercept them if I can. Have you guys noticed any changes in my voice since the last time I uploaded a video? I've decided to upgrade my old microphone. I've been using a headset, but to me the quality just wasn't there, and it tended to pick up a lot of noises that I didn't necessarily want, like my dog walking around. You can hear his collar jingling in the background sometimes, and I didn't really care for that. So I decided to upgrade to a brand new Blue Yeti microphone. This is actually the Blackout edition. It's completely black. I'll put a picture of it on the video here in just a bit. The sensitivity of this microphone is remarkable. It's actually too sensitive for its own good, in my opinion. It comes with a little stand, but the stand is basically a piece of crap. It doesn't keep the microphone from picking up the vibrations from the fans and what have you from the computer. So I can't even put this thing on the desk and use it as a proper microphone. I actually have it in my hand right now while I'm doing the voiceover for this video, because if I put it on the desk, it picks up the vibrations from the computer, and it leaves kind of a hum in the background, and it sounds terrible. Now, holding the microphone in one hand and playing any kind of video game is not going to be very easy, so I've actually decided to order a microphone stand that'll sit on the floor as opposed to the Rode PSA-1, which is very common and mounts to a desk. I didn't want to go with the desk-mounted type of stand, just in case any of the vibrations from the computer did transfer over through the boom arm that was mounted to the desk. Let me know what you think of this audio quality. We'll see how it changes once I get the microphone stand sometime next week. Now let's focus on the game. This guy keeps asking for support, and I want to help him out, but at the same time I'm worried about all those guys above me. I see an IL-2 is closing in on him. There's a lag down there. Got lags and yaks up above. But that's fine. I want to go after this IL-2. Even if I am low, I'll still be very maneuverable. I'll be able to outturn any of the lags or IL-2s or yaks that happen to dive in after me. This is a matter of slowing myself down so that I don't rip and finding this IL-2. Blacking out. Where are you? There you are, IL-2. Coming up from behind him. Put one little burst, take off his wing. It only took 6 rounds of cannon ammunition, and that's a pretty good thing, because with the Spitfire Mark II-B, you only get 120 rounds of cannon, and I'm really concerned about going through my ammunition. If I have to return to base, I'm going to end up being out of this fight for most of the battle, and I don't want to do that. I decided to turn around because I saw the other guy was going away from me. This guy on the other end was coming right in front of me. Put a burst into him, crit his aileron, immediately engage into a turn fight. Put a couple more shots into him and get some hits. Finish him off with the machine guns. Snipe out his pilot. That's kill number 2. I'm constantly watching over me because I can see there's a couple of guys above me. I don't want to get any surprises here. I don't want these guys to drop in on me. This guy's dropping in right in front of me. I put a shot into him. But I've got a lot of teammates over here. There's a lag. I don't have enough energy to go after him. I'm going to go after this yak instead. He's low and slow and turning. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Just roll over. And you see my teammates here and right in front of me. Put a couple of rounds into him. See the machine guns are sparking. Hellcat comes in front of me. I back off. I don't want to hit. I don't want to shoot my teammate after all. This lag's over here. Yeah, trying to avoid shots and my teammate there. Right now, my teammates and I are like a pack of wolves. We're just hunting down whatever's in the area. Got a kill assist there. So that's the second one. I'm already down to 58 rounds of cannon. As this AR-2 is a light or very early medium Russian bomber comes in. Not really sure what he's expecting to do, especially with all these fighters in the area. He's just scraping above the all the buildings here. But a couple of rounds in the right wing. He's really starting to lean. He's going down. And he goes down. Unfortunately, I don't get the kill. Looks like a Wildcat picked up the kill for that. Yak's coming in. I don't want to go right at him. I want to entice him down here, closer to the trees, at an altitude that I can turn fight him with. Instead, he kind of zooms away. Down to 12 rounds of cannon. Got a little over 600 machine gun rounds. Teammates and I pursue this guy. There's no one else coming in. There are only 2 guys left. We managed to handle this Russian team pretty easily so far. Not really sure what that bullfighter is doing over there. He might be going after the ships if he had torpedoes. I've had some secret missions where I've gone off all the way over there by those ships and attacked the ships, and then went after the artillery and AAA that are over there by that little town. Looks like this yak has decided to turn around, come back into the fight here. I'm catching up a little bit to him, but I'm just using my machine guns to scare him. I don't want to use my cannons just yet until I get a little closer. Oops. Yeah, down to 8 rounds. This isn't good. And this is where I make my mistake. In the pursuit, the target airplane is much smaller than if you were in a turn fight and he were showing you the broadside of his plane. Instead of shooting at this guy like a madman like I'm doing right now, I should have just waited patiently for a better situation to arise. I ended up wasting all my ammo following him when he was a smaller target than I definitely made a mistake there. I miscalculated how much ammo I had. You'd be surprised by how quickly you can go through 1,400 rounds of ammunition with 4 machine guns. It goes by really quickly in this British airplane. What I should have done is waited for him to present himself in a more favorable position, such as him turning and showing me the broadside of his airplane, so that I could either take off one wing or put some shots into his engine or his fuselage, possibly even taking out his pilot. Unfortunately, I was a little impatient there and wasted all my ammo. Completely out of ammunition and low on fuel. The only choice I have is to return to base and rearm. Unfortunately, by the time I get wheels down, my teammates end up nabbing the last 2 guys in the match, and that's the end of the game. So what I'm going to do is just fast forward right to the credits, and you can see what kind of score I managed to get. I managed to get 2 kills, 3 assists, and 1 up with just over 55,000 silver lines with a premium account. I didn't manage to get first place on the team. That went to a guy with he flew a Hellcat. Managed to get 4 kills. He's got a lot more ammunition than I did. If you use your ammo sparingly in this thing, you can do pretty well. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the section below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Take care guys.